wish you were mine.
Welcome back everyone, welcome to ZealPlex, and in this tutorial I'm going to go on and explain you about CSS, and we are going to go on and start making a new website. So let's get started. But before we begin, what I had done is, as you have seen that this is the template we are going to make, so I have selected this image as banner and this image and crop it and save it in our folder which is created as sample images, and inside the images are the, so I have seen that opening in Photoshop, and here I see there is a logo which is showing somewhat like world. So I'm going to minimize Photoshop and go in Chrome, and I typed world and then go on image and keep it as open link in new tab, and it was open in new tab. And then I want it a logo, so I selected the PNG file because PNG files gives a transparent background, so if it won't be any problem to if I add any background to it. So world PNG, and it was icon, also you know that it's a logo, so here I selected the icon, so here I got world icon PNG, and this is the exact image. So I created open in new tab view image, so this was the image. So I file save as, and inside the sample images I selected and keep the name as logo. So this is the same image, so it is going to say do you want to replace it. So I'm going to hit yes, so it downloaded and it was saved. So I'm going to close this one and minimize this one, and what I wanted to do is open Sublime text editor, as I have to create HTML file for it. So I'm going to go file new, and that same boring thing, blank space. So I'm not going to go on and type HTML, so I'm going to go on here and I'm going to just go on, and for example I'm going to copy this one, Control C, go back, Control V, and here what I need to do is, as you can see in Photoshop, it is named as site name. So I'm going to minimize this one, go back in the text editor, okay, text editor, and keep the name as site name is in capital lock. No, it's not, but I'm going to go on and keep it as capital lock name, site name, and as you can see this don't need to be closed, and HTML need to be closed, and head is already closed, title is closed, and this is chart sheet. So this reminds me that I need to add a CSS file to this one. So but before we go, I want to need to do close is body tag and then HTML tag. So it auto created as I just press started and press shift, so it auto created and it has been saved. So whatever I'm going to do is, but will be in body tag, so I'm going to keep the spacing as indentable and head HTML and HTML because this is the most parent tag, and body is child tag of HTML. So I indented it, so inside the body, but before I go I need to add CSS to it. So I'm going to go on and file new and file save as, and inside our desktop we have samples, and inside sample we have created another folder that's CSS. So I'm going to go on and say save, but before that I need to add the name, so I'm going to go on and style.css and I'm going to hit save. So here a new file is saved, but this file is not yet saved, so I need to go on and save this. But before I save, I am going to link this style CSS to this one. So for that I'm going to go in title and add some space and here I'm going to add link will be rel, and here I'm going to keep the name as style style.css style sheet, sorry forgot, it's rel, and then type will be type will be text.css slash css, and here will be href is going to link it. So this was in css folder, so backslash means it's a folder, so its name was style style.css, and then I'm going to go on and file save as and samples. Here it is going to be saved, so I'm going to keep the name as it's on the home page, so I'm going to keep the name as index.html file save. And before I proceed, so I'm going to go on and check does it happen. So here is index, and inside css is css, so yes, file has been created, so we can work on it. So as far we have done it this much, and see you in the next one. My name is Nazir and I'm signing out.